Okay, in case this helps anyone, this agitator basically came off after a load. It wasn't that heavy, but when I looked, I'm like, oh, there's this little pole that was coming out. I didn't realize that it wasn't just the agitator that came out, but it was this agitator coupling. So I accidentally, well, not even accidentally, I bought the agitator, but it wasn't really even the agitator that was messed up. This whole thing at the bottom was spinning, like just spinning freely both ways. Now, again, this is the bottom. So the bottom base was spinning both ways. It was not staying in. This agitator seemed fine though, because although it spins this way freely, it catches that way, which is actually the same thing as this one. It spins freely this way, but it catches when you go that way. So it wasn't actually the agitator that was a problem. It was the coupling unit that was the problem. So we're going to try to install that and see if it works. So this here is actually the coupling unit, agitator coupling unit, which is what actually broke off. Comes with this little nut. You'll see it actually goes onto this pole, and when you slide it in, I just kind of try to do a test drive, but basically you'll see that there's these little grooves and the big grooves. So you'll see that in the agitator itself, it has like a place for the little grooves and the big grooves. So like this is a good example here. So when we go in, we're going to want to make sure that this actually lines up. So I just did a test drive and it looks like it's going to work. So let's attach it and see if it works. Yeah, I just popped that on and it already looks like it's catching, unlike the other one. So hopefully that was the problem. Alright, so I hand tightened the bolt or the screw or whatever, and now I'm just tightening it. And yeah, just want to make sure it's solid before popping on the agitator. Alright, so now that that's tightened, I see that there's these, again, those ridges here. I'll try to make sure that they line up with the ridges in here. I'm going to try to pop this guy on.